I'm sure that there have been situations in one's life where they had to make a decision based on what their gut feeling us. And I get that. I've had to make those decisions as well. But, of course, there were also times when my gut wronged me. And now, I'm asking myself whether or not I should still trust my gut. If you're also asking yourself that question, you're in the right video. Because, in this video, I'll be sharing with you why you should trust your gut. Let's roll the intro. Steve Jobs swore by it. Richard Branson says he relies on his guts more than hard data, and Oprah Winfrey tunes into it before making tough decisions. If it has worked for 3 among the world's most successful entrepreneurs, what wrong would it do if you trust it as well? If you've ever sensed something in your bones or had a sneaking suspicion beyond rational or analytical thought, your gut instinct was trying to tell you something. More than a gut feeling, a gut instinct, otherwise known as intuition, is the idea that people can make successful decisions without systematic thought. Trusting your gut can promote creativity and innovation, and it can even help leaders cultivate emotional intelligence. At times of rapid and unprecedented change, it may also prove as valuable as turning on data and statistics. However, how would you tell if your instinct was right, and how can you avoid acting on a hunch that is based on negative bias? The founder of consultancy Methodry and author of Innovator's Playbook, Nathan Baird, says gut instinct plays a vital role in innovation. He says there's no factual data for the future end. When you're innovating, you're creating something for the future. This means you have to use a mix of skills, including emotional skills and intuition, to solve problems for tomorrow. Baird believes business success requires a combination of hard data and gut instinct. He says, for instance, if you want to create a new product, service, or experience, you generally start in a concrete place, such as data that indicates a drop in customer satisfaction or a decline in market share in a particular category. But there is a point where you need to infer what the data or observations actually mean. You have to use empathy, curiosity, and creativity, and you definitely have to use intuition or gut feelings. How do you know when gut instincts go wrong? Well, intuition is anchored in lived experience and is often shaped by bias that we may not wish, or indeed be able to consciously acknowledge. Hoffman says, with intuition, our rational reasons for making a decision are unconscious to us. For example, you may not want to hire someone because you tell yourself that he or she is not experienced enough or hasn't run the kind of business that you want them to run, but actually, the reason you don't want to hire them is that they appear different to you. In such instances, intuition can override reason. Your intuition may tell you to not hire someone, even though their resume is perfect, but sometimes the reason for your emotional reaction is within you. Now, let's answer the real question. Should you act on a hunch? Well, if intuition is based on unconscious thought, how can you determine if your gut instinct is good or bad? One way is to involve others in the decision-making process, says Hoffman. And that is actually correct. 2 heads are definitely better than 1. In my last video about the creative process, I talked about how the 5th stage was about getting your idea to the world and shaping your idea within the boundaries of the criticism. That also applies to whether or not you should trust your gut. While it is good to have a view on something from one perspective, it's always helpful to have another from a different perspective. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should trust your gut. By the way, I'm promoting this product called the Procrastination Fix. This is a super high-quality program that teaches people how to beat their procrastination and get more things done. It has a unique Halo method hook, which is a method that allows writers to create their works of fiction at a rapid pace. So, if you'd like to check it out, click the link below. And that concludes the video. If you have any comments you'd like to share, feel free to comment them down below. Hit like if you liked the video, don't if you didn't, and see you in the next one. As always, keep grinding.